Friends, I hope you are doing fantastic. Today we're going to be talking about a 2018 middle grade novel by a beloved author. The book is called Wonderland. It is by the one, the only Barbara O'Connor. We're going to get started right now. You are probably familiar with some of Barbara O'Connor's amazing middle grade novels, whether it's The Fantastic Secret of Owen Jester, or Wish, or How to Steal a Dog. She has been in the hearts of young readers for a long time now, and we are so blessed to have another amazing book from Barbara. Wonderland is a book that readers are going to fall in love with. They are going to love Rose and Mavis with all of their hearts, and this dog, Henry, they are just going to be just a puddle on the ground for this dog. They are going to love this book. This is a book that will be an amazing read aloud. Kids are going to be captivated by this story. The book is told in alternating points of view, third-person points of view. We have like a chapter from Mavis, a chapter from Rose, chapter from Mavis, chapter from Rose, and then you have sprinkled in some chapters from Henry, the dog. Rose is a girl whose family is very well off, and her family is doing very well, living in this nice gated community, and life from the outside probably seems like she lives this wonderful life. But she struggles. She really struggles with making friends. She struggles with kind of fitting in with the type of people that her mother wants her to fit in with. And then she's quiet, and she just really wants a friend, but she doesn't really know how that works. Mavis moves all the time. Her mother is always picking the family up as soon as things don't go well and moving them to a totally different location. She's having a hard time just becoming part of a community, making the friends that she wants to make, and it's just a real huge struggle for her. The story begins when Mavis's mother moves her to a new town where she's going to be, I guess, like the maid of Rose's family, and she's going to do all the cooking and cleaning and taking care of them, and they'll have a place to live and an income through that. And Mavis, when she learns that the family that they're going to live has a daughter, she decides that they are going to be best friends. And that's how she starts. She meets Rose, she says, we are going to be best friends. And they become great friends. And they just instantly are able to connect and find a way to just love each other and like befriend each other. And it's a rocky friendship. They both aren't the best at making friends, but they both find out that the other person is someone that they can really connect to. And like watching their friendship grow, watching them have struggles and kind of figure out how to deal with those struggles, I think is going to be something that kids are really going to latch onto. It is so hard for kids to learn how to be a good friend. Like so often, like we have friendship issues in class and we're like, why are these kids struggling to make friends? And it's because they're 9 and 10 and they've only really truly been in friendships for a few years. And friendship is a complicated thing. Most adults can't figure it out. So we wonder why kids struggle with it. It's because they need good models. And I think that these kids are going to teach students a lot. Rose and Mavis are going to teach students a lot on how to be a good friend and how to handle things when they don't go well. I think that's going to be a really awesome part of this book. In this book, there's a character named Mr. Duffy. He's kind of like in charge of like the gate. Like when people are coming into this gated community, like they have to stop and he like makes sure they're okay to come in. They want to keep the riffraff out, I suppose. And he is sad. Like he's super depressed. He has lost his dog. He's super tight with his dog, and he's just really sad, and he's having a hard time focusing on his job. He's letting people in who shouldn't be in. He's keeping people out who should be let in. People are getting mad in the community, and Rose and Mavis are worried about him. Rose is super close with Mr. Duffy. She didn't have a lot of friends her age, but she was super tight with the man at the gate, and they want to figure out if they can help, but they're not sure. And then Mavis says, well, we'll get him a new dog. And that's where Henry comes in. Henry is a stray dog that is kind of like running free, kind of like around this community. And another character sees Henry and kind of tells him about it. But Rose thinks it's a really terrible idea to get Mr. Duffy a dog. But it's that journey. It's that journey to help Mr. Duffy. It's that journey of becoming friends. It's really a beautiful book that I think that all kids will get something out of. I think it's going to be a staple in classrooms for a very, very long time. Let me know down in the comments below, what book are you currently reading? What book are you spending your evenings or your mornings or you're drinking your cup of coffee reading? I'm currently reading Hearts Unbroken by Cynthia Leitich Smith, and it's phenomenal. It's a young adult book, so I read it and like instantly we're at prom, like the night after prom. I was like, but I'm really loving it. I am 66 pages in. Here's my fruit snack bookmark, and it's It's just a really beautiful book, and it's helping me to read more YA because I just can't wait to read what happens next. So let me know down below, what are you currently reading? I'm sure you're going to add Wonderland to your to-read list. I'm sure Hearts Unbroken will be there soon as well. Have an awesome-tastic day, and happy reading.